If you want to remain wealthy and happy for the rest of your life, just master this key lesson. Focus on working harder on developing yourself than you do on your job. From my experience, I've learned that income doesn't significantly surpass personal growth. Sometimes, income may jump unexpectedly, but unless you're growing beyond your current level, it typically returns to where you are. Life has its strange ways. If someone hands you $1 million, you'd better become a millionaire quickly so you can keep it. Otherwise, it will likely vanish. Someone once said, if you divided all the money in the world equally among everyone, it would soon find its way back into the same pockets. Success isn't something you pursue, it's something you attract. Instead of chasing after it, work on yourself, personal development, because true happiness isn't in what you acquire, it's in what you become. If you're excited and ready to make a change, here are 3 steps to start transforming your life, personality, and lifestyle. Step 1. Discover how things operate. To truly change your life, you need ideas. No idea is beyond change. My mentor, Shof, taught me that the main problem isn't lacking money but lacking ideas. Initially, I told Mr. Shof I had no money, and he told me, that's not a problem. Until then, I thought money was the issue, but he explained, the problem is not lack of money, but lack of ideas on how to generate wealth. If you acquire ideas, you can change anything. To get ideas, you must constantly study and seek out information. If you want success, study success. If happiness is your goal, study happiness. If wealth is your aim, study wealth. Don't leave it to luck, make it a study. Some people go through their days with fingers crossed, hoping for the best. That won't cut it. You need to study those things that can improve your economic, social, spiritual, and personal life. Shof also said, when you find something that works, write it down in your journal. Don't just rely on your memory, record it so you can review and repeat it. Repetition helps ideas take root and grow, eventually showing up in your bank account, appearance, personality, and lifestyle. If you're curious about how to change anything in your life, here are 3 ways. Method 1. Read. Read books by successful people you know and those who have worked around the world. They're all avid readers. Curiosity drives them to learn. Read continuously, study and educate yourself beyond standard schooling, which only yields average results. Check the numbers and see if that's what you want. If you want to go further, you must be self-educated. Learn from your own experiences and from other stories written in books. One book might save you 5 years of trial and error. There are books on becoming stronger, more decisive, a speaker, a leader, or developing your personality, books that successful people have written about their journeys. Many don't read these books. Why is that? You don't have to read all night, but dedicate at least 30 minutes daily to reading something positive, challenging, inspiring, or instructional. Become a good reader. That's my advice. Listen to others, consider what I say, and form your own opinion. Don't be a follower, be a student. Method 2. Listen. Surround yourself with successful people and listen carefully. You can also learn from unsuccessful people, note both positive and negative lessons. Find out what poor people read, and avoid reading the wrong things. Learn from the negative, but also from the positive. Get close to successful individuals, listen to their words, and observe how they act. It's important. Some of the best advice I received. Rich people should take poor people out to dinner and listen to them. That's some of the best advice I can give, although poor people rarely take rich people out to dinner. They think, he's rich, let him pay for his own dinner. And if someone isn't doing well financially, they should find someone successful and offer to buy them dinner, spend whatever it takes, even a full 9-course meal. Spending 2 hours with a successful person can lead to ideas that might transform your life and multiply your income. But again, poor people often don't take rich people out. Method 3. Observe. You can gather many ideas simply by watching. Get around successful people and observe their habits. Success leaves clues. Notice how people shake hands, respond, walk, or carry themselves. If someone makes $10,000 a month, watch how they walk. Copy their habits and mannerisms, maybe that's part of their success. Even if it seems silly, like a walk, emulate it, because it might lead to success. Ask yourself to be unusual and a keen observer of what's happening around you. By doing so, you can pick up ideas that could change your life starting tomorrow. Just be more attentive and aware. Remember, there are 2 ways to see. One is called sightseeing with your eyes. The other is insight seeing with your mind and understanding. Use both. Put your eyes and mind to work. Pay attention. Don't miss anything. Wherever you are, be present. That's excellent. Now, I spent a bit more time on the first step, discovering how things work, because it's so critical. The second step is number 2. Go to work. If there's one thing to get excited about, it's your ability to make yourself do what's necessary. What can you make yourself do starting tomorrow that could change everything? No one knows. That's exciting. Every day, you have the power to drastically shift your life's direction. The key is discipline. Start with small disciplines, get excited about them, and master those first. These small wins lead to bigger ones. You can't handle big challenges unless you've practiced and built muscle with small ones. Make a list of what you can do, commit to those, and discipline yourself to follow through, both for results and for developing strength and consistency. When big challenges come, you'll be prepared because you've trained for them. But if you ignore the small ones, you won't be ready for the big ones. Another essential element. Self-motivation, the ability to motivate yourself. There really isn't any other kind of motivation, only your own. You must motivate yourself, don't rely on others to do it for you. Some say, if only someone would come along and fire me up. But what if they don't? You need a better plan for your life. Take action based on what you've learned. Don't let your knowledge stay as mere information, use it. Knowledge that isn't acted upon makes you a fool, applied knowledge can make you wealthy. Wealth comes in many forms, not just money. Money is just one of the least important values. Some wealthy people are actually poor in other ways. The third step to complete your personal development is a simple caution. Step 3. Don't try to beat the system. Learn how it works, work within it, but don't try to cheat or cut corners. Some people learn just enough to manipulate the system, shading, slicing, or thinning it, looking for cheap solutions. Avoid that trap. You'll end up with a cheap life. Instead, find out how the system works best and do it that way. Even if it takes a little longer, do it right. Never compromise on integrity. If I could give you one-on-one advice this year, look inside yourself. Unearth those remarkable human gifts, they're there and waiting to be used. And once you do, you can change anything you want in your life. I challenge you to do so because change is possible. You don't have to stay the same after tonight, only by your own choice. Starting tomorrow, ask yourself, what will I do that could alter my life's direction? That's a good question. What are you going to do tomorrow that will make a difference? If you don't do something, the next 5 years will likely look just like the last 5. Unless you take a major step tomorrow to change everything. Or at least change something, or do nothing at all. It's all a matter of choice. You have the power to do whatever you want. And it's comforting to know that any day, you can change your entire life. Follow and subscribe for more wisdom. Thanks for looking.